2K Sports is proud to present to you Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the New Orleans Pelicans. You look at the Pelicans. Well, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
You're really in excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is where they expected to be, and they put themselves in a position. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
Now, here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Floats it up for Williamson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for us. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. You take a look at the Pelicans. They have a chance to end things right here. Greg on their floor, up 3-1. What's their mindset? You've been here before. What's their mindset coming into this one?
Well, I think this is where they expected to be when the series began, and they had their eyes on a much bigger prize down the road. So the last thing they want to do is drop this one and prolong this thing. I think they will probably have more intensity tonight than we've seen through the first 4 games.
And as you always say, just take care of business.
Yes, sir.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Outside ball. Johnson outside. Takes the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Out to the right wing. Here's Suggs. And the 3 off target. Here's Daniels. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Daniels has got 7 points.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Here's Carter. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Inside. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Out to Carter. There's a screen to the middle. Here's Misi. And he dunks it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Johnson up top. Pass to Eason. Here he goes.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. That one misses for Eason. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Carter. Outside for George. Vassell outside. And stolen by Wembanyama. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Yep, that one goes in there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Ball feeling it out of it. And it's blocked. Suggs with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Suggs missing. Spurs leading by 3. Now here's Ball. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Eason. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Vassell. They set the screen.
And we've seen Vassell gain more and more confidence as a scorer, which has resulted in him getting fouled more, too.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Here's Garland after the basket by San Antonio. And plucked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Ball.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Eason. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Now Garland. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Eason gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Outside Garland. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Ball no good. Pelicans trailed by 6. And here's Garland for 3.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And Johnson now top of the key. Johnson double team. A 3 from Wembanyama.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Kicks it out to Hawkins. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Spurs substitution.
Pass to Hawkins. 6 to shoot. Puts it up. Vassell, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The Pelicans trail. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Williamson. To the inside. Here's Hawkins. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Spurs leading by 4. To the paint. Pass to Duran. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Wembanyama. For 3, Edwards. Messi grabs the rebound. And so the ball out of bounds. Williamson touched it last. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Young taking his time here. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Young. Hasn't made one yet. Over Carter. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Down low. Pass to Tyson. And he hits it to tie the game up.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Young with the ball. Back to Henderson. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duran. Sweet little floater.
Let me tell you something about Jalen Duran. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
Yeah, easy call.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Carter. Carter hits them both. .50 seconds left to play in the first. Duran a screen. Inside. Out to Edwards. Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Messi. 6 points for him. Hawkins. And the Pelicans miss again. Duran, no good. Here's Carter. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
And here's Young from the arc. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
The Spurs, 19.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And one more thing they've done well, they've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. With 1 on the clock. And Duran slams it in.
Well, the numbers will show that Duran is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
Now here is Carter. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The Pelicans making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Ware. Here's Duren. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
There's Garland. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Garland's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the Pelicans with the possession. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Garland, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
No good on the shot. Great defense that time from Duren. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Duren. Shot clock at 5. And there's no one around him. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys. San Antonio making a switch here. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's the screen. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Screen by Ellis. Young from outside. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Vassell outside. Pulls it from 20. San Antonio with the rebound. Hung outside. Ellis outside. Fires from the line. The shot will not fall. And so Garland will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. There's a good screen. And taken away by Ellis. Here's Daniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball. And let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And here's New Orleans now. There's Garland. He nails it. And we're tied up. Garland's got 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Now, here's Ball. Back to Ellis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The wide open look here for Garland. Knocks down the 3 ball. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
Very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Daniel from outside. Pass to Suggs. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Here's Daniels. Will it go? And it's good on the way in. 10 points for him.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Fires the three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson the screen. Here's Garland. Hits the target from 18 feet. Garland's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
In the corner, it's Eason. A 3 from Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
A drive by Garland. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Here's Johnson. What a terrific move that was. Now just a 1-point Pelican lead.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Daniels inside the line. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Wembanyama. He has 5. He gets it in there.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
The Spurs shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
Here's Messi. 6 points for him. A shot from the low post is good. Messi's got 8 points.
Showing great vision that time. Zion delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be.
San Antonio trailing here. And here's Daniels. He's got 10. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. It's Garland with the ball for New Orleans. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And he knows exactly what he's doing. Garland gets inside and puts the defender in a position where he has to foul.
Both free throws good from Garland.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Now Young. No scoring in this one. Johnson right side. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Garland with it. Over Young. Rebound by Johnson.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Pelicans leading by 4. Kicks it out to Williamson. Going inside.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
You would think someone as big as Zion would have trouble maneuvering around people in the lane, but his handle and change of direction is off the charts.
Eason has the open look. Hits the target from 18 feet. Eason's got 9.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
18 feet out. And the shot falls short this time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And stolen by Williamson. Here's Suggs. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. In the corner, it's Eason. Pass to Wembanyama. And again, San Antonio turns it over.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Williamson, the screen. Garland can't nail the jumper. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans lead 5-5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
41.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Here's Daniels. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Daniels has got the first points of the second half here for the Spurs. Stolen by Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
Good on the second free throw. New Orleans in the lead. To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
With how well Garland scored in that pick and roll, the roller should always be open.
Pass to Eason. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from Eason. And the Pelicans making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Eason nails both of them. Here's Vassell. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Left side, George. And timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Here's Vassell. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pass to to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires for three. Pelicans with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Carter. Johnson with the rebound. Spurs trail by 4. Eason's shot is good. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. There's the pick. Here's Carter. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. The score now all even. Eason's got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved in the offense working as a unit.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And the Spurs with possession following the score by New Orleans. Wembanyama, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Eason's shot is good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They set the pick. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here is Carter. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Fires, high post. Will not go. This is off the front iron. San Antonio trailing here. Suggs with the steal. Here's George. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. George has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
Carter left side. A rebound by the Spurs.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
And the basket by Vassell.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Wembanyama. 8 points for him. Shot by Eason, no good. Here's Suggs. No good that time. Excellent D there from Ball. Spurs trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Eason. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Carter with it. Now guarded by Ball. Carter outside. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10. Here's Ball. Comes up empty down low.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Carter. And it's Carter again missing.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And so Henderson will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Dixon. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Garland, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Garland's got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans. Here's Dixon. Back to Young to stop the Trout. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now, here is Young. It's Henderson on the wing. Launches it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. Pass to Dixon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now, here's Garland. 17 points in the game. And it's good, 2 points. And now it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's the screen. It's to Duren. This one for 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Tyson with the bucket.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
It's tipped. Loads it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, what a great target Zion makes for on the lob. Nobody's going to get to the ball except him.
All the officials are all over that one.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with that.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. New Orleans leading by 13. Here's Hawkins. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Wembanyama. That one goes. Count it. Wembanyama's got 10.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And here's Edwards. After Zion Williamson made that last three-pointer. And Duren slams it in.
Physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Now, here's Vassell. He's got 5. Pass to Hawkins. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. Duren pulls it in. Spurs trail by 14. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Spurs have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And it's Suggs missing. Here's Henderson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Pelicans lead by 14. They set the pick. There's Garland. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Young with no one around. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
First free throw is good. New Orleans making a switch here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Suggs. Duren pulls it in.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
George with the steal. There's Garland. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got 21.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
Suggs in the corner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Suggs has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Ware. And here is Ball. He's looking for Duren and finds him. It's hauled in by Hawkins. And so Garland will bring it up for the Pelicans. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Ware. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball. From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Young's shot is off.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And here's Carter. On the wing. That one's not going to go. It's Henderson on the wing. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Now Carter. Here's the three. And the three ball is good. Carter's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
There's the pick. Let's go. Again, the Pelicans score.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. And that one drops.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
Puts one up from 19. And it's Carter missing.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots. Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Harden. Out to Carter. 6 to shoot. Back to Harden. They shoot again. It's blocked. On its way from Young for 2. The quick look, no good that time. Pass to Nisi. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Henderson, no good. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. And it's Carter penetrating. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Wembanyama. Can't connect from short range. Goes up. And then Carter with the dunk.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
In the corner, Henderson with it. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. 7 points from Scoot Henderson.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And so it's San Antonio with it. And Young, here we go. Here's Ware. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Pelicans with possession here. Pass to Vassell. Into the lane. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Vassell's got 4 points this quarter.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Wembanyama. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
And it's Ball in the corner. Suggs with the steal. To the middle. And the rejection by Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Suggs. No good on the triple. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Pass the ball. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's off from three-point range. And so Garland will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And it's Suggs missing. Ball with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Ware. Uses both hands to slam it down.
doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Back to Johnson. Nice defense by Vassell. .135 left to play here in the fourth. Williamson, the screen. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Zion is a magnet for fouls when he's operating in the paint.
That free throw, no good. That one is no good. And so it's San Antonio with it.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse, and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And I clearly think they showed to be the better team over the course of the series.
Hey, anytime you can win in 5, I mean, tonight, of course, they are way out in front. You take a lot of that mojo into the next round. We'll see if they can keep this same sort of competitive attitude as the stakes get higher. The competition also gets tougher.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Darius Garland.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Carter left side. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down. So you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And that one falls for Cody. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pass to Daniel. Looking to get it going.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4-1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2